In the vibrant, mystical Valley of Peace, dreams often took flight, soaring high above the ancient temples. But for Po, a young panda with an insatiable appetite and an even larger heart, his own aspirations seemed perpetually out of reach. He found himself amidst the steam and bustle of his family's noodle shop, a life of culinary craft stretching before him. Yet, in his quieter moments, Po harbored a fervent, almost impossible desire to join the ranks of the legendary Furious Five, the protectors of his valley. This inner yearning, however distant, was the first spark of a journey he couldn't yet imagine. Po's daily routine was filled with the rhythmic clang of pots and the comforting aroma of noodles, a stark contrast to the dynamic, disciplined world of kung fu he admired. He was, by all accounts, content with his father's legacy, but a part of him yearned for more than just culinary mastery. This dichotomy between his given path and his true passion highlights a universal struggle, reconciling who we are expected to be with who we truly aspire to become. Every day in the noodle shop subtly fueled the longing within him, unknowingly preparing him for an extraordinary shift in destiny. His quiet dedication to his work, however mundane, would soon take on new meaning. High above the valley, nestled amongst the clouds, stood the revered Jade Palace, the bastion of kung fu, home to Master Shifu and the legendary Furious Five. Whispers of an ancient prophecy foretold the arrival of the Dragon Warrior, a hero destined to protect the valley from unimaginable threats. This fabled warrior would be chosen from the greatest kung fu masters. The air vibrated with anticipation as the selection ceremony approached, a moment that promised to reshape the fate of their world. Everyone knew the Dragon Warrior would emerge from the elite, but destiny, as it often does, harbored an unexpected twist, defying all expectations. This unfolding narrative would soon redefine what it means to be chosen. The day of the Dragon Warrior selection arrived, a grand spectacle that drew crowds from across the valley. Po, ever eager to witness his heroes, found himself in a frantic scramble to get a glimpse, inadvertently catapulting himself into the heart of the ceremony. In a moment of pure, comedic chaos, he landed directly in front of Master Oogway, the wise tortoise who held the power of selection. To the astonishment of everyone, especially Master Shifu and the Furious Five, Oogway declared Po, the portly panda, the chosen Dragon Warrior. This shocking, improbable choice set the stage for a journey that would challenge every preconceived notion of heroism, proving that destiny has its own unique way of revealing itself, often through the most unexpected candidates. Po's selection was met with a chorus of disbelief. Master Shifu, tasked with training the chosen one, saw only a clumsy, oversized panda unfit for the rigorous demands of kung fu. The Furious Five, revered for their grace and skill, viewed Po as an embarrassing mistake, an insult to their sacred art. This overwhelming skepticism, both from his mentors and his idols, presented Po with his first true challenge, battling not an external foe, but the profound doubt projected onto him by others, and the quiet doubt simmering within himself. Yet, this initial dismissal was precisely what would forge his resolve, pushing him to discover strength beyond their limited perceptions. Entering the Jade Palace, Po was confronted with a stark reality: training was brutal, unforgiving, and seemingly designed to expose his every weakness. He struggled with basic movements, his bulk and lack of coordination a constant impediment. Master Shifu, frustrated and unconvinced, pushed him relentlessly, expecting failure. Each failed attempt, every clumsy tumble, served as a painful reminder of how far he was from his heroes. But even in these moments of profound struggle, Po's spirit, though tested, never fully broke. He kept showing up, a silent testament to an unyielding inner spark. This resilience, in the face of such overwhelming odds, would ultimately become his most powerful asset. Despite the relentless challenges and the constant underestimation, Po's persistence remained unshaken. He absorbed every lesson, every insult, not as a sign to give up, but as a hurdle to overcome. His physical training might have been a comedy of errors, but his spirit was steel. He spent countless hours pushing himself, often in secret, motivated by a simple, unwavering belief: he was chosen, and he would not squander that opportunity. This quiet dedication, the choice to keep going when everyone expects you to stop, is where true strength is forged. It's the unseen effort that gradually transforms the impossible into the inevitable. Poe's journey reminds us that showing up, day after day, is a victory in itself. As Poe struggled with his training, a much darker shadow loomed over the valley. Tai Lung, a former student of Shifu and a master of Kung Fu, escaped his maximum security prison. Driven by a vengeful thirst for the Dragon Scroll, which he believed was his birthright, Tai Lung set his sights on the Jade Palace. His escape signaled an imminent threat, a force of destruction that even the Furious Five might struggle to contain. This external danger added a critical layer of urgency to Poe's seemingly futile training, turning his improbable journey into the valley's last hope. The clock was ticking, and an unprepared Poe was the only thing standing between Tai Lung and total domination. Faced with the undeniable threat of Tai Lung and Oogway's unwavering faith in Poe, Master Shifu finally began to see beyond Poe's physical limitations. He observed Poe's undeniable passion, his surprising agility when motivated by food, and his unique ability to absorb impacts. Shifu realized that conventional training methods would never work for Poe. He needed to adapt, to understand Poe's nature, not fight against it. This pivotal shift in Shifu's perspective highlights a crucial lesson: true mentorship lies in recognizing and nurturing an individual's unique strengths, rather than forcing them into a predefined mold. This open-mindedness unlocked the path to Poe's true potential, transforming weakness into a foundation for power. Shifu discovered Poe's secret weapon, his love for food. Using dumplings as bait, he transformed grueling exercises into a game, tapping into Poe's innate drive. What was once a source of comedic clumsiness now became a motivator for astonishing agility and strength. Poe wasn't just learning Kung Fu, he was discovering how his unique body could move, adapt, and even excel. This innovative approach by Shifu wasn't about changing Poe into someone else, it was about empowering Poe to be the best version of himself, integrating his weaknesses into a formidable fighting style. This creative method demonstrates that embracing individual quirks can lead to unexpected mastery, turning perceived flaws into a unique advantage. Poe's training with Shifu was a revelation. He wasn't trying to emulate the lean, agile movements of the Furious Five anymore. Instead, he learned to utilize his size, his weight, and even his surprising bounciness. His unique physique, once a source of shame and a target for ridicule, became his signature style. This transformation underscores a profound truth: authenticity is power. When we stop trying to fit into others' expectations and instead lean into what makes us distinct, we unlock an unparalleled form of strength. Poe's journey became a testament to the idea that true mastery comes from celebrating, not concealing, one's authentic self, paving the way for an individualized path to success. With Tai Lung fast approaching, the time came for Poe to receive the ultimate symbol of the Dragon Warrior, the Dragon Scroll. Legend held that within its gilded pages lay the secret to limitless power, the ultimate wisdom of Kung Fu. Shifu, with a mix of apprehension and hope, presented the ancient scroll to Poe. The moment was heavy with anticipation, the fate of the valley rested on this ancient artifact. What Poe would discover inside, however, would defy all expectations, challenging the very notion of what secret power truly entails. The scroll's unveiling promised a revelation, not just for Poe, but for everyone who believed in a hidden, external solution to strength. To Poe's utter confusion and Shifu's despair, the Dragon Scroll was blank. It contained no ancient techniques, no mystical incantations, no secret ingredient for power. The scroll merely reflected its viewer. This profound moment delivered the film's central message: the secret to true power isn't found in external artifacts or hidden formulas, it lies within. It's the belief in oneself, the willingness to embrace one's unique qualities, that unlocks true potential. This emptiness was not a failure but a profound lesson, pushing Poe to look inward, to trust his instincts, and to realize that the power was never out there but always intrinsically part of him. This revelation redefined success, pointing towards inner strength as the ultimate truth. Disheartened by the blank scroll, Poe returns to his father's noodle shop. It's here, amidst the familiar comfort of his old life, that his father reveals the secret ingredient to his famous secret ingredient soup. There isn't one. He explains it's the belief that it's special that makes it special. This moment crystallizes the blank scroll's meaning. It's a metaphor for self-belief, illustrating that the perceived value of something, or someone, often comes from within. This simple, profound truth from a humble noodle maker transforms Poe's understanding of himself and his destiny. It's a powerful reminder that the magic we seek often resides in our own confidence and conviction. This everyday wisdom becomes the key to unlocking extraordinary strength. Armed with this newfound understanding, Poe finally grasps his true strength. His weaknesses, his size, his appetite, his unconventional body, were not hindrances but unique attributes waiting to be utilized. He recognized that his journey was not about becoming someone else, but about fully embodying the powerful, unique Panda he already was. This profound shift from self-doubt to self-acceptance is the core of his transformation. It's a testament to the idea that our biggest breakthroughs often come when we stop fighting our authentic selves and instead learn to leverage our intrinsic qualities. Poe steps forward, no longer an accidental hero, but a dragon warrior empowered by his own distinct identity. With the Jade Palace in ruins and the Furious Five defeated by Tai Lung's overwhelming power, the fate of the Valley of Peace fell squarely on Poe's shoulders. The moment of truth had arrived. He stood before Tai Lung, not as a master, but as the embodiment of an unexpected, unrefined strength. This wasn't just a battle for survival, it was a clash of philosophies. Tai Lung, driven by external validation and a desire for a scroll, Poe, empowered by an internal belief in his own unique potential. This confrontation marked the ultimate test of Poe's growth, proving that courage isn't the absence of fear, but the triumph over it, especially when facing insurmountable odds. The Valley's future hinged on this unlikely hero. In the climactic battle, Poe unleashed a kung fu style unlike any seen before. He absorbed Tai Lung's powerful blows with his belly, used his size to his advantage, and turned his perceived clumsiness into unpredictable maneuvers. His fighting was a joyous, fluid expression of his true self, blending his natural physicality with the kung fu principles he had learned. This unique approach, often comedic yet incredibly effective, bewildered Tai Lung, who was bound by traditional expectations. Poe demonstrated that there's more than one way to be powerful, and innovation often arises from self-acceptance. He didn't just fight Tai Lung, he outmaneuvered his opponent's rigid mindset with flexible, authentic power. The battle culminated in Poe's ultimate triumph. Utilizing the legendary Wuxi finger hold, a move he initially knew nothing about, Poe defeated Tai Lung. But it wasn't the technique itself that won the day, it was the conviction and self-assurance with which Poe executed it. Tai Lung, despite his mastery, never truly understood the secret ingredient of the Dragon Warrior. Poe's victory was a profound demonstration that true power emanates from within, from an unshakable belief in one's own capability, even when it looks unconventional. This definitive win cemented Poe's place not just as the Dragon Warrior, but as a living embodiment of personal potential, proving that authenticity always prevails. In the aftermath of the battle, Poe was no longer viewed as an accidental hero or a clumsy panda. The Furious Five and Master Shifu, who had once doubted him so vehemently, now looked upon him with genuine respect and admiration. He had earned their trust, not by conforming to their expectations, but by exceeding them in his own unique way. This newfound reverence signified more than just winning a fight, it marked the acceptance of an unconventional path to greatness. Poe's journey taught everyone that true leadership and strength are not about fitting in, but about having the courage to stand out and prove one's worth on one's own terms, inspiring those around him to re-evaluate their own potential. Poe's transformation was complete. He had ascended from a humble noodle shop worker to the legendary Dragon Warrior, a title he embodied with courage, heart, and his own distinctive flair. His story is a powerful testament to the idea that destiny is not a predetermined path, but a journey shaped by self-belief and perseverance. He proved that labels and initial perceptions mean little when compared to an unwavering spirit and the willingness to embrace who you truly are. His success isn't just a tale of kung fu, it's a universal narrative about finding your inner strength and allowing your authentic self to shine, becoming an inspiration for all who doubted themselves. He became the hero he was always meant to be. Po's journey offers profound lessons applicable to our own lives. How often do we let external opinions or our own self-doubt dictate our potential? His story encourages us to question the blank scrolls in our lives, the moments where we seek external validation or a secret formula for success. It reminds us that our unique qualities, which we sometimes perceive as flaws, are often the very source of our greatest strength. Embracing these authentic aspects of ourselves is the first step toward unlocking personal power. What challenges are you facing that could become your unique advantage? The answers often lie within, waiting to be discovered and celebrated. At its heart, Po's narrative champions the power of self-belief. It illustrates that true confidence isn't about being flawless, but about accepting and celebrating who you are, imperfections and all. When Po stopped trying to be like the Furious Five and started being authentically Po, that's when his training clicked and his power emerged. This isn't just a feel-good sentiment, it's a practical truth. Believing in your inherent worth and capabilities transforms the impossible into the achievable. It's the engine that drives perseverance, the shield against criticism, and the compass that guides you to your true potential. Cultivate that belief, and watch your world change. Po's journey is a masterclass in transforming perceived weaknesses into extraordinary strengths. His large size and love for food, initially seen as liabilities, became instrumental in his fighting style. He used his belly as a shield, his weight for powerful attacks, and his agility, when motivated by snacks, for surprising maneuvers. This teaches us to reframe our own perceived shortcomings. Instead of hiding or compensating for them, can we find innovative ways to integrate them, to leverage them, to make them part of our unique advantage? This creative problem-solving is where genius often resides, turning obstacles into stepping stones for unprecedented growth. It challenges us to look deeper at our own inherent traits. Authenticity is Po's most powerful weapon. He didn't become the dragon warrior by imitating others, but by embracing his true self. This message resonates deeply. Trying to be someone you're not is exhausting and ultimately unfulfilling. True strength, true success, and true happiness come from aligning with your authentic self, from showcasing your genuine character and talents to the world. When you stop striving for an external ideal and start celebrating who you genuinely are, you unlock an energy and power that is uniquely yours. This path of authenticity isn't always easy, but it is always the most rewarding, leading to a profound sense of purpose. Your authentic self is your superpower. That secret ingredient revelation is perhaps the most crucial takeaway from Po's journey. It dispels the myth that success is found in some hidden formula, some special hack, or an external secret only a select few possess. Instead, it asserts that the magic is what you bring to it, your passion, your effort, your belief. There's no magical potion for achievement, it's the consistent application of your unique self and dedicated work that makes things extraordinary. This empowering truth liberates us from the endless search for external shortcuts, redirecting our focus inward, towards the immense power residing within our own commitment and conviction. Your secret ingredient is simply you. Master Shifu's journey as a mentor is as profound as Po's. Initially resistant and traditional, Shifu had to shed his own preconceived notions and adapt his teaching methods to Po's unique needs. His willingness to learn from his student, to see beyond convention, unlocked Po's potential. This highlights the transformative power of a mentor who believes in you and is willing to meet you where you are, rather than demanding conformity. It shows that effective guidance isn't about imposing a path, but about illuminating the path an individual can forge for themselves. Shifu's evolution as a teacher emphasizes the importance of flexible leadership and understanding unique learning styles. A true mentor enables individual greatness. Po faced overwhelming doubt not just from himself, but from everyone around him. The Furious Five and Master Shifu, his idols, initially saw him as nothing more than a mistake. This external skepticism could have easily crushed his spirit. Yet, Poe continued to show up, to try, to push forward. His journey demonstrates the courage required to persevere when others don't believe in you. It's a powerful reminder that while external validation can be nice, true strength comes from an internal wellspring of determination. Don't let the limitations of others define your own capabilities. Your inner resolve is far more potent than any external judgment, forging a path forward despite resistance. Poe began as the ultimate fanboy, idolizing the Furious Five and dreaming of their world. His transformation isn't just about becoming a fighter, it's about transcending admiration to become an active participant, and eventually, a leader. This trajectory offers a powerful message: it's okay to admire, to be inspired, but don't stop there. Take the leap from passive observation to active engagement. The journey from admirer to doer is where dreams truly take shape and potential is realized. Your passion, no matter how humble its beginnings, can propel you into the very arenas you once only watched from the sidelines. Embrace the courage to step into your own story and create your legacy. Even in his most challenging moments, Poe retained his inherent humor and light-heartedness. His clumsiness often led to comedic situations, but it never deterred him. In fact, his ability to laugh at himself, to find joy amidst the struggle, made him even more endearing and resilient. This reminds us that the journey to greatness doesn't have to be perpetually grim. Embracing humor and finding lightness in difficulties can be a powerful coping mechanism and a source of unique strength. It's not about being serious all the time, but about finding a way to enjoy the process, flaws and all. Poe's infectious spirit is a powerful lesson in maintaining perspective and joy. Poe's story extends beyond the Valley of Peace. It's a timeless tale that continues to inspire millions. His journey from an ordinary, self-doubting panda to an extraordinary hero serves as a beacon of hope for anyone who feels overlooked or underestimated. It champions the idea that greatness isn't reserved for the privileged or the naturally talented, it's accessible to anyone willing to believe in themselves and commit to their unique path. This enduring legacy encourages us to look within, to trust our instincts, and to pursue our dreams with an unwavering spirit. The ripple effect of Poe's self-belief continues to empower new generations, reminding them of their own boundless potential. Throughout his journey, Poe carried the weight of others' expectations, or rather, their lack of them. Everyone expected him to fail, to be a joke, to step aside for a real warrior. This external pressure is something many of us face in our own lives, whether from family, colleagues, or society. Poe's triumph illustrates that true strength often emerges when you defy those limited expectations and carve your own path. It's a liberation from the need to conform, allowing your authentic self to break through. He showed that the only expectations that truly matter are those you set for yourself, propelling him towards an unforeseen greatness. He chose to define his own destiny, not let it be defined by others. Poe's journey also subtly champions the power of vulnerability. He openly admitted his fears, his struggles, and his desire to quit. Yet, these moments of honest self-expression didn't diminish him, they made him relatable and human. It was in his vulnerability that Shifu saw his passion, and it was through embracing his true self, including his flaws, that he found his unique strength. This reminds us that being vulnerable, sharing our authentic selves, is not a weakness but a pathway to deeper connection, self-discovery, and ultimately, resilience. Don't be afraid to show your true colors, they might just be your greatest asset, connecting you with your true self and others. Poe's transformation wasn't instantaneous, it was a gradual accumulation of small victories. Each dumpling caught, each bounce mastered, each moment of perseverance built upon the last. This highlights the importance of celebrating incremental progress. Major achievements rarely happen overnight, they are the result of consistent effort and dedication to small, daily improvements. Poe's journey reminds us that every step forward, no matter how tiny, contributes to the larger narrative of success. Don't underestimate the power of consistency, it is the silent force that propels you towards your biggest goals, slowly but surely shaping your destiny. Embrace the small wins as fuel for your future triumphs. Po's unwavering passion for Kung Fu, despite his initial lack of skill, was a driving force throughout his journey. It was this deep-seated love for the art that kept him going when all others doubted him. Passion fuels persistence, it makes the arduous training bearable and the impossible dream tangible. When you are truly passionate about something, the challenges transform into opportunities for growth, and setbacks become mere detours, not dead ends. Po's story inspires us to identify and nurture our own passions, for within them lies the intrinsic motivation to overcome any obstacle and achieve extraordinary things. Let your passion light the way forward, illuminating your unique path. The blank dragon scroll served as a profound mirror, reflecting Po's own image back at him. It wasn't empty, it was full of *****. This symbolizes that the secrets we seek are often found by looking inward, by understanding our own capabilities and worth. We spend so much time searching externally for answers, for validation, for the missing piece. Po's discovery urges us to pause, to look at our own reflection, and to recognize that we already possess the inner wisdom and strength we need. The scroll's ultimate lesson is that the power was never external magic, but the inherent, unique magic of one's authentic self. Embrace the reflection staring back at you, it holds all the answers. Po may have stumbled into his destiny, but he didn't stumble through it. He consciously chose to embrace the challenge, to learn, and to grow. His initial accident became a deliberate journey of self-discovery and empowerment. This shows us that while circumstances might place us in unexpected situations, our response to those circumstances defines our true character. We can choose to be victims of fate, or we can seize the opportunity to rewrite our story. Po transitioned from an accidental hero to a fully self-actualized one, not by chance, but by choice and an unwavering spirit. Your journey, too, can transform accidents into intentional triumphs, guiding your path. Po's journey defies every statistical probability. From zero prior kung fu training to becoming the revered dragon warrior, his transformation is an inspiring anomaly. He challenged the very definition of a hero, proving that grit and an unwavering spirit can overcome even the most daunting odds. His story isn't just a fantasy, it's a powerful metaphor for human potential. What if we all dared to defy the statistics, to believe in our improbable paths, and to commit to our unique journeys? Po's success isn't about being an exception, it's about being exceptional by embracing oneself fully. His incredible story serves as a reminder that the most impactful achievements often emerge from the most unlikely places. The numbers themselves speak volumes. The evolution of belief throughout Kung Fu Panda is a critical element of its inspirational power. Initially, only Master Oogway held faith in Po. Then, through Po's persistence, Shifu's belief began to shift, adapting his entire teaching philosophy. Finally, the Furious Five, and indeed the entire valley, came to believe in him. This illustrates how belief is a dynamic force. It can be planted, nurtured, and can grow to encompass an entire community. Po's ability to inspire belief in others stemmed directly from his growing belief in himself. His transformation wasn't just personal, it shifted the collective consciousness, proving that one individual's journey can redefine the possibilities for everyone. Embrace the power of that evolving belief. As we reflect on Po's extraordinary adventure, consider the dragon warrior within yourself. What other are blank scrolls in your life, the areas where you seek external answers instead of trusting your own innate wisdom? What perceived weaknesses can you reframe as unique strengths? Just like Po, you possess an inherent, unique power that doesn't need a secret ingredient to be unleashed. It requires self-belief, authenticity, and the courage to embrace your true self. The journey might be challenging, filled with doubts and skepticism, but the reward of living your potential is boundless. Go forth, believe in yourself, and become the hero of your own story, guiding your path with unwavering confidence. Kung Fu Panda 1 transcends its animated genre to deliver a universal message. Your potential is not defined by where you start, but by your courage to believe in yourself and embrace your authentic journey. Po's story isn't just about Kung Fu, it's about the human spirit's capacity for growth, transformation, and unexpected triumph. It's a powerful reminder that the secret ingredient to success, happiness, and fulfillment isn't a hidden trick or an external force, but the unwavering conviction in the unique and extraordinary person you already are. Let this tale echo in your heart, guiding you to discover the limitless possibilities within your own life. The journey awaits, and your adventure is just beginning.